my name's Shelly and I run a blog called Seashells and Sit-Ups, and it's just documenting my life living where the air is salty and life is sweet in Encinitas, California as a single mama. So I balance motherhood, working, and just trying to live a balanced, happy life the best that I can, given our lifestyle. So I get asked a lot of questions about motherhood in general, and I'm also fortunate enough to work for Fit for Mom in their digital media. So I live and breathe motherhood in work and in life, and basically in all aspects. So I get asked often about life as a single mom, and I figured I can write a post in my sleep, but I wanted to jump on and do something a little bit different and do a vlog, so video, vlog, and make it super relatable. So whether you're a married mom or a single mom, I've lived both lives and I just happen to be a single mom now. So the number one question I get asked is, how do I balance it all? And we just did a podcast, a forum with Fit for Mom with some other local influencers and bloggers who are moms, and we talked about balance and how we don't do it all. And that's the most important thing to know as a mom, is that you don't do it all, and that's totally okay. If there was like a way to balance everything perfectly, then we'd be living in Pleasantville. And I think although that would be wonderful and amazing, it's not 1950 anymore. We are living in 2017 and life is crazy. We live in this world that is consumed by digital media, and comparison truly is the thief of joy. We constantly compare ourselves to someone on the internet or someone in a magazine or even fictional characters in a book or online. And that's the most important thing to remember, that your life is not somebody else's, and somebody else's life isn't perfect. Mommy. So yeah, and this is motherhood. I'm recording with my son. You want to come say hi?
Cool.
I'm doing a vlog. Do you want to come say hello? No? Okay. But basically, comparison is the thief of joy, and somebody else's Instagram is just a highlight reel. And I try to keep it super real on my blog, and I talk about the highs and the lows and the ups and the downs and the beauty and the breakdown. And I think that that is more than okay. And the beauty is what makes our lives beautiful, but the breakdowns make us strong, and the breakdowns make us real, and sharing everything, the goods and the bads, make us relatable. I think that's the number one takeaway when it comes to balance. I always say is grace. Give yourself grace, give your life grace, give your choices grace, and what might work for you one day might completely tank the next. Like, your baby might nap like a perfect angel for a month, and then he turns into the devil the month later and doesn't nap at all. And you just have to be so patient and gentle on yourself and your beinghood and your journey of motherhood. That's the number one thing. Just give yourself grace and know that nobody's perfect, and we're all in this together, this thing called motherhood. And the second thing I get asked a lot is, how do I stay sane running a blog and having my life explode both to people on the internet? And that's something I think about often with what I've been through. And I know that there's a lot of people rooting for me, and there's a lot of people who aren't rooting for me. And that's definitely a struggle. I struggle to accept some of the things that I've gone through still. I try as best as I can, but there's certain experiences and people that sort of just haunt you, and I think that that's okay in the sense that we always have to strive to get through things, and when everything's given to you or easy, you don't learn, you don't grow, you don't live life experiences that let people relate to you. So I think it's important to accept our past and know that our future story is still being written. My friend Tenley talks about that, and it's one of my favorite things she's written, that your story is still being written. It's not over. Your life is being played out the way it should. And one thing I learned last week is that when somebody says, why is this happening to me? My friend Peyton, who's amazing, Enlightening Souls is her Instagram, and she's into acupuncture and holistic happy living. And she said to me that everything, like my bracelet Tanner gave me, everything is playing out for you. Everything is playing out for your positive, and everything is happening the way it should for your being right now. So even the negative moments are shaping you, they are teaching you, they're pushing you, and they are doing it for your greater good. So I just, that stuck with me so much, that even if something tragic happens or isn't the most ideal scenario or is a difficult journey, that's happening to me to teach me something. And what can I take away from that to be a better person or be an example for someone, or how can I take a negative and make it a positive? And although I'm a really positive person, I do forget that. So I think that is such good advice, that when things are happening or they seem to just not go right, what can you do in that situation, or look at that situation to make it better? And the third point I wanted to touch on in this little video is I get asked about my anxiety and being a single mom and how I deal with that. And I think that there's no one answer. I struggle with anxiety since my custody. It rocked my world, and I dealt with infidelity, and that whole experience just broke me.
Mommy, this is the kind I will have.
You want this one?
Me and you can have it.
Yeah, because it's dark chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay. But you already had one piece.
Oh, but I don't...
This is the last one, okay? And I'm only giving it to you because you ate all your vegetables. Good job. Okay, last one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now he's back in his room. But going through all of that completely rocked me and shattered me, and I felt like this is rock bottom. I'm depressed, I'm anxious, I feel like I lost every part about me and my spark for life, and it was a really difficult time. My friends all noticed a change in me and were like, where is your smile and where is your soul? Like, we miss you. And I just don't think that you can go through that and be perfect and be happy and be okay. And what I've learned is that it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to ask for help. And it's okay to know that things can be really hard. So I get emotional because I get flashbacks, and I know that divorce isn't easy. And I know that everyone just wants the best for their kid, and they want time and they want memories, and I didn't have a problem with that. I just had a problem that it was my habit and my routine. And I think anytime a habit or routine is shaken or even stirred gently, it takes a lot. It takes a lot for a person to say, okay, I'm okay with this. And when a child is involved, it's just hard. So dealing with anxiety is no easy feat. And I have a self-care checklist on my blog, and that's basically my anxiety toolkit. And I go to a therapist, and I'm not ashamed to say that, and I'm not afraid to pay for it. And does it cost a lot of money and pretty much a lot of my paycheck? Yeah. But without therapy, I don't know where I would be. It just pulled me out of such a scary place that it's been a guiding light. It's been something I look forward to. And I think it's important to remember that having to admit that you need help is not a negative thing. If anything, it's the strongest thing you can ever do, because it's good for you and good for people around you. So anyway, that's what I wanted to touch on today. I know this probably is long, and if you made it to the very end, thank you for listening.
I got you a very special one. And the other ones don't have a heart on, but I got you one.
What'd you get me? Thank you so much. It's Mother's Day and the gift that keeps on giving, a little M&M. But anyway, I just wanted to jump on and do my first little vlog. I know it's really boring and basic, but I just felt...
got it.
Oh yeah? Thank you. I felt it's Mother's Day. I was celebrating and slightly mourning single motherhood. Yeah?
Mine had a heart on it.
Cool. And yeah, just celebrating motherhood in all its ways and everyone's different journey. There's no two stories that are the same. There's no two lives that are the same. And there's no two people that are the same. So remember, when you're feeling down or hard on yourself, or you've just had a really bad day with motherhood, that it'll get better. The seasons will change and you'll just keep growing and staying as beautiful as can be. If you're true to yourself and your dreams. Yeah.
Do chickens hatch eggs?
They do. They lay eggs. And the eggs hatch into chicks.
Oh.
Alright, I'm signing off. You can find more about parenting on my blog, Seashells and Sit-Ups, or shellyhopper.com. Celebrating moms, go give a mom that you know a big hug.